the stream. Yeah, let me see if game capture is working now. It wasn't the other day, so hopefully it's functional today. Good stream, Gov. Good stream. Good games. Still not showing up. Exactly. Even when I don't say stuff, because I am a bad chatsman when it comes to being in other people's streams. I try to dip in when I can. Why doesn't it want to capture? What if I set it to this, and then maximize the screen again? Oh, nope, there it is. All right, okay. The system works. Gotta go get food and we'll be back. See you when you get back. I hope you get something nice. Hopefully, like, next week I'll be in a better emotional space to play fucking Dead by Daylight again, and I'll play with you guys again. What? Enemies among us.
What am I, your servant? There's a letter for you on the...
Of course. Dear Bethany, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to Tamara. I think her family fled to Redcliffe. I haven't been able to locate them. I don't have much hope left, but miracles can happen. Keep trying. I know Tamara was a close friend. I'll write you soon. I hear something. If you're doing well in Kirkwall, please send my love to your mother. I will keep praying for you all, Sister Ursula. Why was that a letter for me?
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
I'm not Bethany. I'm her sister. Mike. Let's go do this quest. I should buy... I said this aloud before, but I really should buy a green screen at some point. I should actually give Anders some level of offense here. I love how he, like, the thing auto puts these on the tactics list, but then doesn't put, like, the actual, like, mode he needs to be in to actually use them. Okay, then.
Thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
You make a lot of assumptions. It almost got you killed already.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell!
Not so helpless, I see.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Well, what the fuck was Varnell gonna do to help you? Was he gonna solo all those guys on his own there? Oh, he can't use offensive spells while that's on. Alright. So that turns him into... I actually never knew that, because I barely ever have Anders in my party, ever. Whenever I want a healer in this game, I usually just roll Mage Hawke and spec into Spirit Healer. Alright, then let's... Self. Hello.
I am expected.
You were there.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Shiva Dal.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
If you are so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
You are not interested in who you might be hiring.
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawke.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern
Love how she specifically asks for the family name and not her first name like a normal person.
Any action can lessen their influence.
Because then we would have to confront the fact that her name is in fact Mike Hawke.
Will he help? If I trust him at all.
I don't know his capabilities or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Kunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
And if you're wrong, I have to deal with it.
That is why I went to Lowtown. You are either capable of the discretion and skill that I need, or you are not.
You don't just stumble on someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Kunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Tal Vashoth, they seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
I've had dealings with the Kunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader. If you have interacted with Kunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
I had never thought about the plight of mages among the Kunari. But it seems they are even more oppressed than we are.
This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Cool. Any treasure chests in here? No. All right.
And now we're taking a stroll alongside a magical horned thing through the worst part of Kirkwall. Great.
That's right. Yeah, nice job spying that one there. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know about the trap, Isabella.
Tread lightly around.
God damn it! Why are there so many traps in this hall of spiders? Did they set them up?
Tread lightly around here. It's done. Watch your step. I can shoot you in my sleep.
Where's the boots of the fallen?
He's not very helpful, is he?
Look at this. Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dumb lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
Do everyone a favor and listen to your friend.
Unless you lot make a holiday of the last free place in Kirkwall, tax it up like even Lowtown. I'll cut you up and save the biggest piece for your pet.
Oh!
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
And stay down.
Well, that's the end of that.
The danger has passed, Katojin. Calm yourself. Did you react because your lead was threatened? How much of this is just blind instinct, I wonder? You can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something.
I bet all he wants is to go chasing after thrown sticks. And someone to rub his belly.
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something? Right. Could have expected that answer. Keep control. And remember who is on your side. Of course. I expected no different.
Really wish Katojin was an actual, like, party member. He'd at the very least be interesting. I wonder if he was, like, planned to be at some point, but because this game was made in, like, 9 months, they had to cut him. Hello.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of his Karatam were killed by Tal-Vashoth, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
I just got here, coming from the other way. If there was a trail, I didn't leave it.
Yet you are here with Serabas. The crime is his freedom, his leash held by unknowing Basra. We will not allow that danger to continue. Let your own mages doom you. Serabas will be properly confined.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
The sister called him Katojin. You are Serabas?
Serabas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Arvarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who lead the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Serabas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Serabas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
We leash Serabas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
Are mages like Anders so dangerous? He's given no reason to fear him yet.
You waste your breath. He'll never tolerate my kind.
It is a shame. We're nice people.
You are Serabas? Bas Serabas?
Uh-oh.
Vashidan! Nera Setar Karasam! You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the Qun requires your death.
But we're no threat to each other.
Bas Serabas, you will be no threat.
No. Nope. Target. Thank you.
Can you stand?
Does it look like I can? He's blue and glowy. What do you think? Like, you think he can stand?
I am unbound. Odd. Wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Pasvaran, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of our Varad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
So after all this, now you want to die?
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Qun.
Which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
A little.
Averard couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Qun. I have chosen. It is bred in the bone.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it Tal-Eb. It is to be.
Patrice might take you back if death is the only other option.
The sister was not honest.
What do you mean?
I cannot say what she wanted, but it was certainty, not of the Qun. And her guard smelled of death.
Others of your kind live outside the Qun. You could join them.
They are not my kind. I am Qunari. They are not.
They have chosen to be free.
Free? They have refused what they are. I can't choose to not be.
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No.
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Keratam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice.
Of all the ridiculous, spineless, mind-controlled, senseless piece of shit arguments I've ever heard.
What comfort has freedom brought you, mage? You would have more if you submitted to the Qun.
I can't let this decision stand.
If you force choice, it is not choice. Your doubt does not make me wrong. Certainty is comfort. That is the way of the Qunari. The way of the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basfaran. Remember this day.
I'm gonna miss you, Katojan.
wasn't, was it?
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
He's already
If this was her
bones.
doing, I have a few questions for her.
What? Oh, hey, his thing's out, actually on. Cool.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawke. It was Hawke, right? From the streets. You took the Canary from the city? Without incident?
Yes.
Without bloody incident? You know better.
Mind your tongue, woman.
Please, do speak your mind.
This was a setup.
The bodies of the mages Karatam led right to us. Why?
You come back speaking their language and think to lecture me? If such a plot existed, if the Kunari had murdered you for trying to help their slave mage, then yes, someone might have found that useful. It would have cast doubt on appeasement. Perhaps your death would have been a tragic necessity. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. But all we have now are dead Kunari and the word of a sympathizer.
Your Katojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
You risked my life. Perhaps I should return the favor.
No doubt you would prove a challenge for my guard, but I will not offer the chance today. Violence here serves no purpose. I accept the grim necessities of standing in the Maker's name, but I will not waste his gifts. You did better than you were asked. I will honor that arrangement. We will have nothing more to do with each other.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the Faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
Wish I had stakes
She'd be
for
trouble.
eternity. $7? What? That's a lot of money. It's almost enough money to, like, fund an expedition into the deep roads or something. Are you talkable?
When I told your
You
grandmother
are.
I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
The estate is yours. Why are we still here?
Technically, the house is now property of the Viscount, since its owner died without an heir. If we went there now, we would just be squatters. But if the Viscount acknowledges our rights, we can get back more than the house. We can get back our name.
Your mom was a bitch.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you. All three of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
My phone cover's all busted up. Need a new one. Been a while since I've held my phone without a cover on it. Ugh. Weird.
He was so young. Never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
I blame you.
It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I could at least give us a home.
What?
Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential part of the moody rebel mage persona.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
What do you mean, can't possibly defeat?
Well, it's not a good story unless the hero dies.
Let's go rescue the Viscount's son. Hello. How you doing? Got a friend over there, I see. Nothing? Alright.
And the world's rid of one more Canary. Easier than I expected.
Oh no, we're too late.
Pull the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
That one of their words. See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat? Sounds like he doesn't want to go with you. Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
Get him, dog!
That's the last of them.
Dead and good riddance, but she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
It's not the worst place to be trapped like rats.
Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Ow! Don't give him an inch!
Oh, Andraste. I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
We'll get through this. Hold on a little longer. There may be more coming.
There are, in fact, more coming. Hey, yeah, you guys handle this. I'm gonna loot the dead. They're all dropping stuff, so.
Ashard never lied, never coddled. You are worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this Ashard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again to escape the keep and my father. Ashard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word.
We
I
were
am the
fucking.
Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. Ashard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of Ashard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, Ashard is dead. It's not right.
I'll get you back to
Let's
Kirkwall
go,
then.
Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
I preluded the dead, so.
Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawke, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
There were complications, but I was privileged to keep your son from harm.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with Ashard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
There's no middle ground? It sounds like you've both been hard-headed.
That is quite enough. My apologies, Excellency, for this intrusion into personal matters. There is no... Just move.
Get the fuck out of here. I want to open the door. Key required. Varric should be able to open this now. We're back. Welcome back, Gov. What's left to do in Act 1? Nice crime you have around here. Herbalist has. I don't know where to get the fucking iron bark, though. That's the thing. And that's just all the... that. Let's go sell our garbage here. I wonder if the quest is bugged so that I can't actually collect the iron bark. That seems likely. What'd you get to eat, Gov? Anything good?
Absolutely. See you there.
You want daggers?
Do you sell one of the... Let's sell all our garbage here. The Marcher battle plate. I don't think that's... no. None of that matters. And I have nothing else to sell.
Got them too.
Can someone here sell... a Tomb of Technique? I got the money for it. Big dinner, potatoes and stuff. Nice! Sounds good. Let's get that. Double down on being strong against magical creatures. Should have more than enough money at this point to be able to buy extra stuff and not have to worry about funding the expedition. You only need 50 gold. And we have almost double that even after buying that tome. Should be able to... Does this guy... Yeah, look at that. We're still 3 gold over what we actually need. Keep pumping up our health there. Oh, these all give me a little bit of experience for actually interacting with them. I was not aware of that. Yeah, you keep talking, Xenon. Let's keep going. Wounded Coast approach. Oh, isn't this where... Yeah, this is where we help Thrask let those mages escape. Why is it still... Why is this still an active location? These usually go away after you're finished with the associated quest. What else is still here? You can still go inside the cave. I genuinely don't know why. I'd very much like to know where this fucking Ironbark is. I thought for sure there was someone you talk to, like, in the camp that tells you. Maybe it's because Meryl's in my party that they won't, like, discuss it with me? They should be able to get it here in Act 1. Maybe I talked to Marathari?
And a run at
May the
Shan,
dread wolf
stranger.
never hear your footsteps, child.
Oh, Meryl.
Oh, I talked to him.
So you've returned. How has your time been among the Shemlin?
It's been nothing but roses and rainbows, Master Island. The alienage is lovely in the spring. The collapsing shacks and drunken brutes are nicely offset by the knee-deep mud.
This path has been of your own choosing, Meryl. A path that has saddened the clan greatly.
Perhaps if the clan was more accepting of the ancient ways and not so mired in fear.
Enough! We will not bicker like children in front of strangers. We cannot undo what is done. My apologies for that display. Perhaps we can start again. I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
I'm looking for
Do
Ironbark.
you have any pure ironbark in stock?
What use is Ironbark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a hand dealing with it.
I find it insulting that you think you would succeed where we could not. The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Thank you. There he is. Not the Darkspawn! I thought Dragon Age Origins was over. Damn it. I knocked him out of the way. see what's on the corpse here. Great, let's steal this dead body's messed up pants. I'm sure someone will want to buy him. What with all the darkspawn blood all over him.
So, when you first did blood magic, it was just an accident, right? You cut yourself and realized the power.
No.
You didn't actually deal with a demon.
Oh no, I did.
Why would you do that?
I needed his help. He was really very nice about it.
Of course he was. He's using you to get a foothold in a mortal brain.
He's a spirit. He offered me his aid. I hardly think you're one to criticize.
She's got you there.
You've brought back everything on the list. I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the reward I...
It's only potions, any equipment.
My parents were so proud the day I joined the order.
Did I not? Thought for sure I got that.
The Knight Commander will not give up on finding the Starkhaven mages. She has ordered a dozen men to sweep the countryside.
Oh, hi, Elaine.
I wonder how Grace is doing. Do you think they got away?
Yes, just say that openly.
You want daggers? Got them too.
Let's finally do this quest.
Do you know
Hello.
a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
I beg to differ,
The Knight
actually.
gives an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Figures.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't
Cullen?
too long ago.
That's a
If you hurried,
semi-familiar
you might catch him
name.
on the road.
A returning character? In this, the Dragon Age 2? Sincerely, though, Colin appearing in every single Dragon Age game so far is just nonsensical. Like, he continues to exist as a character purely and solely because of, like, fans wanting him in games. Like he is a major character in Inquisition purely and for no other reason than because, like, the fans really like him. And BioWare would like to make money.
And trust they be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
Don't you lay another hand on that boy.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Well, now.
Maker preserve us.
I don't think he was just a normal recruit anymore. Sneaking suspicion that I have.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Clearly it is.
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous.
Is it?
Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
Yes.
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded.
They had me in a bubble and everything.
Is that what you call it?
Now, you two should know each other, Anders. You were from the Ferelden Circle. Like, Colin should be like, wait, what the fuck? Anders, what the fuck? You're under arrest.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this.
I've been looking for an excuse to sleep with a prostitute again.
For serving our recruit.
you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the garage. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Enemies among us. That's what I should make for another sound alert. I should, like, isolate, like, the meme boost-basted Among Us song. So that whenever we encounter the words among and us in that exact order, we can just play the noise and it'll be funny. And everyone will laugh. Did I clean this place out completely? I did not. Not sure how I acquired that. That thing was empty. They just keep the pants of the patrons. I'm gonna save here because it's been a hot second since I've done that. What is... Now, Meryl's almost maxed out too. That's great. I'm being very efficient with manipulating people I know.
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot.
Yeah.
You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Tell me what the others are called.
Is there anything else?
I want to know now.
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Okay.
Maybe you don't really understand the difference between spirits and demons.
Did I ask you?
Spirits were the first children of the Maker, but he turned his back on them to dote on his mortal creations. The ones who resented this became demons, driven to take everything mortals had and gain back the Maker's favor.
Your Maker is a story you humans use to explain the world. We have our own stories. I don't need to borrow yours.
She really just said, I don't remember asking, but okay, Anders, whatever you say. Hello.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
I know he saw you frequently.
With a body like mine, men rarely have time to give me their names.
They're too busy doing other things.
She's talking about sex. We should have brought Isabella with us. She would have had a lot of talk to her about.
Real fun.
Hawke, go easy on this lovely creature.
You should listen to your friend.
What's wrong with
We
you?
have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
Yes, but certainly there's no harm mixed with business and pleasure.
Varric, please keep it in your pants.
I'm here on business. Karen, Wilmot.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
What is your favorite color? What is the flight speed of a...
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
That's not the only thing hard right now.
Sold me out, did
Right,
she?
Varric?
That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Meryl, Anders, somebody.
Anders, make her stop.
Go.
Oh, right.
Of my friends.
I'm a mage.
How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messer.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messer. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here, to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
Is there really not a, okay, you can leave now option?
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
Alright, how badly is that going to piss everybody off there?
Sanctuary and some answers.
Market's closed. Come back in the morning.
Gather your party and venture forth.
We should go carefully. Who knows what this many blood mages may have summoned.
Ah! Son of a bitch! I forgot! Hold on. She literally warned me. She literally said, watch out for the trap when you walk in.
We should go carefully. Who knows what this many blood mages may have summoned to defend.
Don't trigger it. It's magic and it'll hurt.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. I know
And OBS is frozen again. Ow! Jesus. Yeah, hey, Anders, you want to, like, contribute something here? Distinctly remember OBS freezing a lot during the Dragon Age Origins playthrough, too. I wonder what the deal with that is. Like, maybe it's just something about how the way the game is coded or something. It's just... I'm just gonna have Varric lead to find traps here. And all the corpses are gonna wake it. Yeah, there we go.
Watch where you step. Piece of cake.
Alright. He's metamorphosizing.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Right there.
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Always the demon thing. Can't you people say no?
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble.
Back when you were on Amazon.
Meddler.
You mean Amazon Prime?
If you turn yourself in now,
I can't scroll over to click the thing without tabbing out of the game.
Did you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account? You get a free subscription every month that you can get through any stream that you want at no extra cost.
How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Whoop. Cleanse just did nothing there. Cool, glad I invested in that ability. Yeah. Cool.
Mother, the lights.
Hey, there's the helmet. Pretty sure you get the last one on the deep roads? I'm actually not totally sure. Hey, Kieran.
Is it over?
Karen.
Well, no, this is only Act 1 of the game.
Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen plus one. A very nasty plus one at that. The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Meryl, check him.
Meryl, you know something about this. Is he possessed?
I don't know. It's clean. There's no scent of demons in his blood.
You can leave.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please.
They'd probably kill you.
Back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
When you talk to Sir Cullen, maybe downplay the blood magic angle. We don't need the Templars cracking down even harder.
I'm sure they're gonna crack down no matter what. That they are Templars.
I've always wondered, why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects, sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
It's all the garbage here. Double checking to make sure these guys aren't like hiding anything useful that I might want to buy, which does not appear so. Oh, Cullen.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Tirane was crazy. Magic didn't make her that way.
No, but it helped.
Not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
Many might go their whole lives thinking that. But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
We conducted tests on Karen. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain.
My friend is also a blood
You have done
mage.
much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
Too bad.
I will handle that, miss.
Ah.
You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Cool. Holy shit, 20? Is she, like, capped out now? She is. Like, I've capped out Meryl in Act 1. Holy shit. Alright. I never need to worry about, like, anything ever again related to her.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
You get used to it eventually.
If not, I suppose you end up like me. Walking into walls and signposts. Utterly distracted. It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Do you miss the Danish?
I miss Haren Paival stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alienage.
Are you feeling lost here, Meryl?
A bit. But I'll adjust. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Oh, wait, no, there's a letter at Hawke's house. I'm sorry, Gamlin's house. Friends of the List, I understand you're in dire need of some coin. That's true. I have a proposition that you simply not receive. Look for me near the foundries at Lowtown. No thanks. I actually don't need your scam bargain. Alright. Let's bring the crew. that we're taking with us on our expedition here. Do you ever sell anything useful? No? Alright, Bartrand, let's go on your fucking expedition.
Barrett, where did you get off to? And what are you planning? Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why'd you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
So we're partners?
That depends. You got the coin we need?
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
Then here you go.
I do have your coin, in fact.
You're joking.
What did I tell you, Bartrand? Not bad for a human.
All right, partner. Full share of the profit between you, me, and Varric. Now we just need a decent entrance into the deep roads.
These might be just what we need.
What's this? 3? 4 entrances into the deep roads, all in the free marches? Where'd you get these?
Didn't I tell you we could find a Grey Warden? Mother didn't raise a fool. Well, she didn't raise 2 of them.
Color me astounded. We just pick the most promising one and go. Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several weeks at least. Let me know as soon as you're ready and we'll head out.
Cool. Should I bring Meryl or Anders? I'll bring Meryl.
So are you ready? It's a long trek. If you have any business you need to wrap up here, you'd better do it now.
If you have any sort of side quest you need to perform, do it now. And I do not.
So are you ready? It's a long trek. If you have any business you need to wrap up here, you'd better do it now.
I'm ready. Let's get started.
And let's not waste any more time. We've chosen one of the hidden entrances. The deep roads there will be nice and virginal, ready for a good deflowering. Ha!
Now there's an interesting image.
It'll take a week for us to get
Not
to the
particularly.
There are bound to be leftover darkspawn from the Blight. Big risks, big rewards.
We shouldn't be taking any needless risks.
This isn't a foolish endeavor. This will work. Now, before... Wait. Who invited the old woman?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Sir Dwarf, but I need to speak with my children.
Mother! I told you not to get involved with this.
I just want to know one thing. Are you planning on taking Bethany with you?
I hadn't decided yet.
Mother...
Actually, no, that's something we should discuss. Should we take Bethany with us?
You can't both go. What if something will happen to
I
you?
hadn't considered that.
You, I understand wanting to do this. But leave your sister here, I beg you.
It's the Templars
Because
of
whether or
the
not she comes on this expedition with us actually affects, like,
Well, you're not gonna be able to
the
take
rest of the
everyone
story.
anyhow. You'll need to decide.
Or at least the rest of Bethany's story, specifically. Ah. What do you think? Because if we take her, we need to take Anders, otherwise she's going to get carvered over the course of the expedition. Spoiler alert for that. Because whether or not she comes with us determines whether or not she ends up being removed from the party and going to one place or the other. And I don't very much want her to die. Because I think that is less interesting. If no one speaks now and forever holds their peace, I will leave Bethany's fate entirely up to chance here. Hold on, let me just... I'm just gonna go quickly use the restroom here, and then we will decide. Holding peace. Coin. God, what do you think? Should we bring Bethany with us on the expedition? Like, this is a major story decision. Or should I leave it purely to Lady Luck? I'll give you a second here. If I don't get a response here in the next 20 seconds, I will ask, I will flip the coin. Heads, we take her on the expedition with us. And subsequently also Anders. Because otherwise she would just straight up die. Or tails, we leave her here. And whatever happens to her is on her own head. Starting the countdown now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll count to 10 instead. Alright. What'd I say? Heads, expedition, tails, stay home. Alright. Bethany, what is the most you have ever lost on a coin toss? It hit me. That one didn't count because I did not catch it. Try again. Alright. Moment of truth. Bethany's fate is on the line here. What's gonna happen to her? And we have landed on tails. So, fate has spared her. She will not be joining us on the expedition. So seeing as she's not coming with us on the expedition, I will explain what happens if she comes with us on the expedition. If she comes with us, we get attacked by Darkspawn. If Anders doesn't come with us as well, she dies. Because she gets infected with the Darkspawn taint. And there's no one there to help her. So she just fucking dies. But if she comes with us, and Anders comes with us, when the Darkspawn attacked, he's able to help her. He's able to track down Grey Wardens that are also in the Deep Roads at the time. And she winds up joining the Grey Wardens. Whereas if she does not come with us, something else happens with her that I will not state for dramatic effect. But fate has spared her. Today, the most she has ever lost in a coin toss is not being able to go into a cave for several weeks. I will bring the girls with me. I'll bring my harem into the deep dark caves to fight Darkspawn.
I hope you're not just trying to protect me.
I don't need you.
We can't both go into the Deep Roads. It's too dangerous.
Fair enough. I hope you're right.
Personal drama over with? Now let's get underway. Been a long time coming, eh, brother? That it has. The Deep Roads await!
No! This can't be right. The champion and her apostate sister came to Kirkwall to spread subversion against the Chantry. But you
That was
claim this
incidental.
wasn't the case. The champion just happened to have dealings with the Canary, joined forces with a known raider, a blood mage, a rebel warden, and for what? Coin?
Yes.
Maybe it's not as simple as you imagine, Seeker.
Simple? Do I need to remind you what your friend did? Do I need to tell you how many lives have been lost? How many more will be lost? You cannot sit there and tell me she is innocent.
I don't know if innocent is the right word exactly.
She must have known. Somehow the champion knew what was down there. That's why she wanted to join your expedition.
No. None of us knew. If we had, this would have all turned out very differently.
Is that so? Then tell me your version of what happened on this expedition.
Well, we entered the deep roads as planned, but we didn't get very far.
There's been a collapse. The way forward is blocked.
What? Is there some way around?
Not that I've been able to find. The side passages are too dangerous.
Useless! What am I paying you blighters for? Set camp!
Problems, brother?
Sounding deep roads. Who knows how long it'll take to clear the path?
Varric, this isn't a time to be snide. You're stuck down here with us.
Seems like the logical choice.
You think I'm an idiot, Varric? The scouts say the side passages are too dangerous.
Good thing I'm no scout.
See? This is why you bring someone like me along.
We'll take a look. If we come running back, screaming, you'll know staying put was the right decision.
Fine, fine. Find a way around. Just do it quickly.
I hate to add to your burdens, my friends, but I fear I must. I fear my boy Sandal wandered off. He's somewhere in those passages right now. I beg you, keep an eye out for him. He just...
I wonder if Sandal will make a return in Dragon Age 4.
One man out there alone. What are his chances?
They set up and allude to a lot of shit with him in Origins and 2, and then he just straight up never shows up in Inquisition.
I'm more worried about him getting lost. Oh, my poor boy.
When did you last see him?
Not a half hour ago. I turned my back to hand out rations and he was gone. He gets so easily distracted. Oh, I should have been harsher with my warnings.
We need to search the side passages. We'll bring him back if we can.
Poor Sandal. I can't believe he's done this.
I can't believe you've done this. And once again, OBS has frozen. Darkspawn! The what? Who? Where? Oh.
Good to go.
Oathbreaker.
Evil is watching us from the darkness.
Good job, team. I honestly like how the Darkspawn, like, they redesigned some of the Darkspawn. Like, the emissaries now more closely resemble, like, the Architect, as opposed to just being, like, normal-ass looking Darkspawn with staves. Oh, hey, level up. Let's see. Silence. Sounds good to me.
Easy.
Wow. Wow. Dog, help. I think Varric's telling all of this to Cassandra. Like, yeah, so we got attacked by a bunch of giant fucking spiders. It's really touch and go for a second there, but we won. Switch over to Damager for a while, see if that changes anything about how fast things are dying.
Isn't that Bodan's boy?
Hello? I don't see a weapon. Did he stun them with his wit? I'd really like to know how you managed to kill all of them.
Boom.
And how did you do that?
Not enchantment.
Ominous.
Smart boy. Come on. We still need to find a way past that collapse.
I'm sure that'll be important in Dragon Age 3. The search for more money. All right. Hmm. Whoa! Oh, that was funny. He tackled into the wall and got stuck. That was good.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
How did we all fucking...
Piece of cake.
How did that happen to all of us?
Still and try not to make any loud noises.
Like, all three of us simultaneously got stuck. Of course. Ah. Hey, and it's the final piece of the Fallen set, which actually is the just a really good suit of armor. I like it better than the Ferelden stuff. It's a shame you get it so late. Let's save after that there, see if there's anything else.
Here we go. This goes right where we want it to.
How do you know?
I can tell Bartrand. He'll be so pleased. Bartrand, we found a way around your damned cave-in.
And I found this cool new suit of armor.
Holy shit.
Is this what you were expecting?
I thought. An abandoned dime, something old, but... What is this?
How did you even know?
Who are they?
Old scavenger tales. After the third blight. A week below the surface, they said. But nobody believed them.
Looks like they were right.
Make camp here. We need to look around.
Now, you see, you really have to take their word on it that this is, like, weird and wrong and unnatural looking, because this game was made in, like, 2 months. So they didn't actually have time to make it look any different from any other dwarven location in any of the Dragon Age games.
I don't get it. Nothing in this tide makes sense.
Why's that?
We're well below the deep roads. Whatever dwarves lived here, they came long before the first blight. But where are the statues of paragons? I don't recognize these markings on the wall, or anything in the rubble.
Who knows how old these ruins are? Maybe your people were different back then.
I know enough about our history to know we haven't changed much. Dwarves have been mired in tradition for many ages. These dwarves might have been unique. If so, I hope they kept their valuables close at hand.
Oh, good. Huh. All right. I'm not wearing this shit anymore. Into the garbage it goes. And we're not really finding very many humans down here, so I guess this reskin of a Dragon Age Origins weapon will do.
You found him! I can't believe it! You found him!
Eventually the other mace will catch back up just by virtue of leveling, of like getting stronger with every level up.
I swear my life on it.
No need. I'm glad Sandal was all right.
Because of you. You will not regret this.
Whatever's through there, it seems still intact. Think we'll find anything?
Bartrand is far more enthralled with this place than you are.
Unlike him, I wasn't born in Orzammar. I wouldn't even be down here if there wasn't profit in it.
this entire place gives me the chills. Let's hope it's worth it.
Whatever we find, it might not be very pleasant.
I suppose we'll need to go down there to find out.
That's enough!
Alright, what's in the chest? Nothing. Welcome to the primeval Tig.
You see what I'm seeing?
Is that lyrium? Who cares? It's shiny.
Doesn't look like any kind of lyrium I've ever seen. Look at this, Bartrand. An idol made out of pure lyrium, I think. Could be worth a fortune.
You could be right. Excellent find.
Not bad.
Precious.
See if there's anything further in.
Precious.
Bartrand! It's shut behind you!
You always did notice everything, Varric.
Are you joking? You're going to screw over your own brother for a lousy idol?
Not just the idol. The location of this Tig alone is worth a fortune, and I'm not splitting that 3 ways. Sorry, brother.
Bartrand!
Brother!
Bartrand! I swear I will find that son of a bitch. And I will kill him. Let's hope there's a way out of here.
Oh, she's getting attacked. Why is Meryl's health so low?
Exciting.
Then there's more. Alright, let's see what this room was hiding within it. So far, garbage to sell. Yep. Meryl, maybe move, sweetie. The profane. I'm sure these things will be important.
Bloody flames, what were those things?
Stuff. Yeah, you never see walking, talking rock men before? I should probably summon the dog. Okay.
You have proven I would not see these creatures harmed without need.
I'd say being attacked on sight gives us plenty of need.
They will not assault you further, not without my permission.
What are these things? They seem like rock wraiths, but...
They hunger. The profane have lingered in this place for ages, beyond memory, feeding on the magic stones until the need is all they know.
Delirium. That's what sustains them.
I am not as they are. I am a visitor.
It is a hunger demon, drawn here by their need.
I would not see my feast end. I sense your desire. You seek to leave this place, but you will need my aid to do so.
Will I?
There's nothing to be afraid of. You can use it if you're careful.
What are our options?
Why do we need your aid to leave?
There is another door that leads into the paths far above us. That is what you see. It has been sealed, however, and cannot be opened without a key. I know where the key is. Do as I ask, and I shall tell you.
This seems...
You see? I knew there'd be a catch.
So what do you think?
Meryl, kill it.
There's something you can handle.
Of course.
Or maybe not. Meryl, that wasn't handling it. First off, you need to heal. And it's already over.
What is this place?
This is the vault. The dwarves would have brought their...
Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
Get him! Varric, move out of the way, bud. Varric. Meh. I don't think that's how that hammer is supposed to work, Hawke, but good job. OBS is also frozen again.
Whew. The rock wraiths are supposed to be dwarven legends. They're not even supposed to be real.
Looked pretty real to me.
I suppose it doesn't matter. Look at what it was guarding.
Let's see if there's something that can help us get out of here.
Stone Cold. Holy shit, that gave you a lot of experience points. Holy crap. Gave me a full ass level and a half here.
Key. The kind that opens doors, I hope. Let's collect the best pieces we can get out of here and then go.
Thank God there's just like a mountain of treasure here.
I'd say this is our way back.
How long to get back?
If we're unlucky, maybe a week.
How do you know that?
we stumble over Bartrand's corpse on the way. Home, sweet home. Finally. Oh, I wonder if Bartrand came back to the city. You think I'd be that lucky?
I'm just glad we got back in one piece.
Thankfully, we didn't come away empty-handed. The treasure we found in that crypt far outstrips Bartrand's stupid idol. He'll be green with envy when he finds out. As soon as I get the chance, I'll look up my contacts to make sure we get the best price. I imagine you'll want to head home. Tell your family the good news. We're going to be rich.
Oh boy, I wonder what happened to Bethany, seeing as we left her behind. Oh, the Templars found her.
Mistress Bethany is being taken to the Circle of Magi in the gallows.
Over my dead body.
It's done. Don't make it worse.
Consider yourselves fortunate. Her cooperation allows us to spare you the punishment for harboring a dangerous mage. This once.
Oh, Bethany, what will happen to you?
Don't worry, Mother. I'll be fine. Look after her.
He brought her a new robe and everything.
So the champion's sister was in the circle?
Yes, but that's not the connection you're looking for.
Isn't it? Driven from their home, a sister taken against her will, and the champion's companions, Merrill, Aveline, Isabella, that warden Anders.
Don't remind me. I introduced them.
We thought they all came from Ferelden together, but now it makes sense. Motive and opportunity.
It's still not what you think.
Then I need to hear more.
Unless you've already decided. I can always go if you don't need me anymore.
Tell me what came next.
Huzzah!
The treasure we found in the deep roads made us a fortune. The champion moved up in the world. Literally. Bought a mansion in Hightown. Everyone knew who she was now. Even the Viscount was taking notice. Bethany was in the circle now. There was nothing we could do for her. Poor girl. 3 years later, the Qunari still hadn't left. The Qunari insisted they were waiting for their ship. But some of us knew better.
Huh.
The compound was not meant to be permanent. There are concerns the Qunari influence is no longer contained.
Was it ever? Kirkwall has tension enough between Templar and Mage. But these Qunari, they sit like gargoyles waiting for Maker knows what, and everyone goes mad around them. Nearly 4 years I've stood between fanatics. And now, this.
It's a book.
Don't keep us in suspense.
It's awful.
Leave us.
Some Qunari wrote it, and it's just trash.
Meredith at my throat, Orsino at my heels, and a city scared of heretical giants. Balance has held because the Qunari ask for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them. But now, the Arishok has requested you. By name. What did you do?
I got his attention a couple of times. I guess I impressed him, but that was years ago.
It makes no sense. And it doesn't matter. I just need them quiet. I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station. Speak to the Arishok. Give him what he needs to keep the peace. Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sirrah Hawke?
I've seen hate for them, but I haven't heard anything major in years.
Zealots are bravest where their lies can't be argued, behind closed doors. Chantry leaders see Qunari beliefs as a challenge, not an attack. But the message gets muddled among casual adherents. I'm certainly not equipped to argue the fine points of faith.
How is your
He
son?
has been kind to Seamus.
He is his own man. But your actions tempered him somewhat. He's not so angry at the world. I thank you for that. I may not agree with him on many things, but I am proud of what he is becoming.
The Qunari usually arrive as conquerors. Odd that this has gone on so long.
Very, and I have no interest in antagonizing them. That is partially why I suffer being a messenger today. A treaty exists, and it has been honored. Although...
You have doubts?
They claim they're waiting for a second ship. But it has been 3 years. They want something else.
Any idea what I can expect?
None. Honestly, I don't think I've heard 2 direct words from the Arishok. Other than his rather deliberate phrasing of begone. If you think his asking me to notify you of this is strange, well, you would be right.
Sounds like you'd be better off without this headache.
They will not leave, and we don't have the resources to force the issue. At least, not in a way that would leave the city intact. If they had come to conquer, I suspect they would have done so.
I'm always willing to assist.
Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time. Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy. As awkward as this has been, it is better than the alternative. I should spend more time with my boy. This life is too short.
I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy. And now we have all sorts of quests to check in with all of our pals and friends here. Here, I'm just gonna real quick take like a 5-minute break here, and then we'll keep going for just a little while longer. We'll check in with everybody at the very least. go reunite with all our pals.
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
Har 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 har.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
I can put this to good use.
Of course. Always happy to help. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know it is safe.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Hey, look, we got back all the money we invested. Nice.
Did you see a couple of children causing a ruckus?
And now, instead of having to go to Lowtown to go home, our house is right here. Look, even like the load screen is like shinier and fancier. There's Dog. We even have our own fancy robes. And even Aveline has a new set of duds.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You were there during that investigation the first time. You know that there was like a serial killer.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can.
Okay.
Thanks, Hawke. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
You will. Well, let's see what letters we have. Oh, goddamn. All right. Greetings, I was letter finds you well, blah, 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 blah. Ariani, so something's going on with Fenrir. I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me deal with the card a few years ago, given the generally just for characters in Kirkwall I had all but given hope. Take these coins. Oh, it's the Harrimont dude we helped. Railroad. Terry of Starkhaven. Oh, I remember Terry. That came back. All right, That is why that random NPC that was not interactable was named Terry. Okay. Many people in the city owe you your lives. I am one of them. One of my friends, blah, 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 over the years, most start the blah. Known so much for apostates. Contact Mistress Shelby near the docks, blah, blah, blah. Forbidden knowledge. Sarah Hawke, years passed, I fell into wickedness and was swept up in the mad ambitions of the blood mage Taroni. You spared my life at the Bloom Rose, and for many months I wish you had killed me. I found the Maker's light in my deepest despair, and now seek absolution. Tarani wrote many tomes containing dark secrets she learned from the Fae. She brings them to Demon's Forge, blah, 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 from Iduna. And there's Fanriel. Life of the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marithari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. Younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see in their eyes they're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Feeling inadequate? Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essence of 52 herbs and spices. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You'll never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. Where do I sign up? Messere Hawke. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I took a look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah has found a hero in you. She's interested in swordplate and combat. She speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear. In your debt, Elrin. Message from Price. Lady of the House. I'm glad you're the Ethereal took no vengeance on you for helping me. What? Died in her service. My sisters are both maids now. Being transcribed by... Oh, is this from... Oh, it's the kid. Alright. My nan and I promise I'm able to shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. Kirkwall, I hope I... blah, blah, blah. Strangely official looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring to years ago I served in the office of the Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir of the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. Simply send me the detail. Simply give me simply give me your social security number, your credit card number, and the 3 numbers on the back, and I'll arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will have will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty award. I must warn you, the Antevans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Achim Falk. Strange letter from Lothering. Hawke, heard you got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there, big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove them off. Maker, dark days ahead. Mark my words, a man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Hey, it's Barlin. It's the dude we got the poison for. I remember him. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and your children are hoping up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me trap rats in the cellar. The blight was taking too much of us. Thank the Maker for the hero Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most parts of the country, but Lothering is good gone for good. We had hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land, and it'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place. Starting to see it as a home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Some regards to your friend Miriam. Dear Mike, I hope this letter finds you well. My time in the circle has been bearable, even after the Templars made a point of putting me through the harrowing as soon as I arrived. They thought I was at risk of possession or running away like father. Glad it's over with. I've started mentoring apprentices. I enjoy time with the children, teaching them basic spells. One of them, Ella, has taken a shine to me. Adorable! Life's not perfect here, mind you. The Templars are mostly polite, and I know they're just doing their jobs, but some hold extreme views. They wear hats that say, make Kirkwall great again. It's weird. There's one creep named Sir Alaric who likes harassing mages, but I'll still doing fine. Don't worry about me. Love, Bethany. $5? And now all of our crap has been exported over to here.
The complete people's laws of Kirkwall. A friendly reminder from Aveline. Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Is that a dick?
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an amalgam.
Well, you're not. You're a Hawke.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. I visited Bethany at the Circle. She seems happy enough. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
Ha ha ho!
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
If you need any enchantment,
I do not.
Dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Let's touch base with all of our pals here. To the Hanged Man.
Why do you even like me? I must seem so dull. What brought this on? Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
Aww. She cares. Is this better than... It is not better yet. Holy crap, the Oathbreaker is actually really damn good. Alright. Ahoy hoy!
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. me ask you something, Hawke.
Okay.
You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Kirkwall needs me.
If nothing else, you give this town respectability, my friend. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling?
Huh.
Like I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
What's going on?
Isabella, you look well. Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yes.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it. Isn't that what you said last time? Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash? Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot. It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
I'll do it for a kiss.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize? If you want, I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Ho ho! Oh, is her friendship maxed out now too? It is! I never have to be nice to her again.
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here.
A what?
The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown. That's generous of you. What's coin if not for spending, eh? You could save up to buy yourself a new ship. There you go, ruining our fun with good sense. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right. That's mildly insulting, you know. You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit...
the storm.
Maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked. If you hadn't been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met. That would have been a shame. I'll drink to that.
All right, you know, I have the coin nearby here. We're in Act 2. We're in the stage of the game where the romance is going to happen. I don't plan on romancing Sebastian, Fenris, or Anders because I sincerely just don't very like them very much. And I have no interest in like interacting with them romantically. So the choice is the left side of the Force, Meryl, and the right side of the Force, Isabella here. So heads, I risk getting an STI with Isabella. In tails, I risk getting a different kind of STI, like a demonic one with Meryl. Heads Isabella, tails Meryl. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who? Doesn't count. Dropped it. You have to catch it for it to count. Fuck it. Go big. Go go big. Go demonic. You know what? Sure. I'll follow my heart on this one. I like Meryl. She gets a really neat looking outfit if you're a romancer. I'll follow your advice on this one, Gov. Now, keep in mind, we can still sleep with Isabella regardless. So we will be doing that. We just won't be pursuing a romance with her. Where does I forget where everybody lives. Aveline, you talk to her at the keep. Fenris has his mansion. Let's go talk to Fenris. Oh, Fenris, are you still brooding in your abandoned mansion? You could clean up the corpses. Like, you don't have, like, they're beginning to, like, get real bad. Like, you could get real sick, man. You look paranoid. You okay?
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Oh no, it's been 20 seconds since Isabella has made a sexual innuendo.
There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Yes, but tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You weren't always a slave, were you?
My first memory is receiving these markings, the lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Denarius bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
True!
Let's keep it that way.
Then we needn't discuss it further. We should move on.
Like he's just like someone plucked him out of a JRPG and put him in Dragon Age 2. Like he is like wildly out of place. Let's go see what Anders is doing. Oh, Anders.
And that will, stop.
Hi, Seneschal.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
How much do you want to bet he got it from Isabella?
Things just keep getting worse.
Specifically.
I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
I bet Justice loves it.
Is that making it harder for you? With Justice?
In the Fade, There is no time.
There is no time.
Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirkwall will have to choose a side.
Oh! Ominous! Wonder what he meant by that. Probably nothing.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop.
Well, let's go. Let's see if there's any, like, crafting materials anywhere else.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
Hello, Jake the Black.
Stay away from me.
Okay.
Don't like Darktown? Die.
You look like you're going to kill someone.
The Canary must like it here, to stay so long.
From what I've seen, the Canary don't like anything.
That can't be true. They must like some things. Sunshine, butterflies, rainbows.
If I spot a canary and one of butterflies, Meryl, you'll be the first person I tell.
Oh. What the hell was that? Oh, I got a Steam notification. I'll worry about that later. Let's talk to Aveline next. We'll save Meryl for last.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family.
Gather up all the locked chests and stuff. All right, Aveline, what do you want?
Give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed.
Okay.
You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
You had to know cleaning up this mess would be difficult.
It's not the challenge, it's the unending part. And really, I blame you. You poured money into a pot that was already full. Everything has shifted. Good job validating the fears of every anti-Ferelden and Kirkwall.
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Grouse all you want, but the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here, and I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawke. Just say the word.
Word.
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
Meryl.
Have you heard from your sister? Is she settling in all right with the Circle?
I thought you and Bethany didn't get along. Why are you worrying over her?
I'd be terrified in her shoes. Surrounded by strangers. Watched all the time.
Jokes!
We didn't always agree, but she's a sweet girl.
How you doing? How you
Never wish
been?
that fate on anyone.
Our mother checks on her frequently. She seems to be adjusting.
I still haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul, so I
If anyone can get through
still have no context for how that's supposed to be sung out. So anime and slap the standard routine.
If I'd gotten home sooner, she might still be free.
Once the Templars knew, nothing you could have done would have saved her. Things will be all right.
Tokyo Ghoul, great. I'll take your word for it. Here, how about we round things out here? We'll recruit Sebastian here.
So, this is where you live.
Oh, hi.
Not bad. I preferred the old place. It had more charm.
I mean, I'm just here to pick up like Sebastian's shit so I can equip him when we recruit him. Like, are you here for sex or what's going on?
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and sister.
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown. The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
I never noticed those things.
Really? But those things are what make Lowtown, well, Lowtown. Hightown's nice enough, I suppose, for people who like clean streets and polite neighbors. But we're not like those people, are we? We play by our own rules. Speaking of playing, why don't we go off and have a little bit of girly fun?
Girly
I
fun?
don't know what you mean. Us, together. Telling secrets, exploring each other's hidden depths.
Girly fun?
I don't know what you mean. Us, together. Telling secrets, exploring each other's hidden depths.
Girly fun?
I don't know what you mean. Us, together. Telling secrets, exploring each other's hidden depths.
You're good on BioWare for making this loopable. Girly fun?
I don't know what you mean. Us, together. Telling secrets, exploring each other's hidden depths.
Guys, I've never talked to a woman before. Translate. What's she talking about here? I need guidance. I don't understand.
I don't know what you mean. Us, together. telling secrets, exploring each other's hidden depths.
Duh.
I don't know what you mean.
Why did they make this loopable?
Telling secrets, exploring each other's hidden depths.
Duh. Okay.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Get ready for the most passionate session of pants-on hugging you'll ever see. Why did you bring the knives?
That was... Thank you.
That was the most intense session of pants-on hugging I've ever had.
Your hospitality.
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality.
It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again... Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this?
No. No, of course not.
No. This was just for fun.
Good. Come see me at the tavern sometime. I know a cozy little nook behind the ale barrels.
We did it. We successfully contracted herpes.
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
I'm not wasting my inventory space with that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for Sebastian's shit. Cool.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I've heard that pirate girl of yours talk. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life.
You two were noisy as shit last night.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Good to see you again, sir.
We're gonna save there as well. All right, let's recruit our boy Mr. Sebastian Vale here.
There are still many...
I had trouble with another of your women, Isabella. She stole from a distracted client. You're lucky she wasn't jailed.
My women? I am but a shepherd. And what free enterprise are you oppressing now?
Theft is not enterprise.
Opportunities insufficiently guarded. Victims' crimes.
I love how even though we are not pursuing the romance, she has changed her outfit as though we are still in fact pursuing the romance. It was so good she needed to change clothes afterwards. Evil. What if I read the book? Fleeting sentences offer tantalizing secrets. I do like power. It offers power in exchange for leaving it alone. Okay. Knowledge courses through my skull. I can be better at templaring now after taking the advice of this evil demon book. Okay. Hey, y'all, you want to, like, get up here? Like, summon the Templars. Do you not see this? Sebastian, get your bow. What are you doing? Oh, boy. 2 whole attribute points. Excuse me, I need to read this book for the lore. You can unlock this, right?
I'm desperately trying to stay away.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Except for all the instances where death is justice.
Hawke, we were just talking about you.
Saying good things, I hope.
Many people in Kirkwall have good things to say about you.
I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Hey, look! New party member! Give him all them. Oh yeah, that's basically his entire thing already, like, completely capped out. Whatever.
I'm desperately trying to stay away. But they're giggling.
We're here to serve them.
Well, his thing is in Hightown. It's right outside. We might as well.
Your armor is very shiny, Sebastian. Doesn't that make you an easier target?
The light of the Maker is my armor, Meryl. I'm not afraid.
Maybe you could ask him to make his light less shiny? Then you wouldn't need as much armor.
Calm at the moment, but even Hightown has its troubles.
Alright, Harriman, what's going on? Actually, wait, hold on.
Strange. The door's wide
Nah,
open,
never mind.
and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
I was gonna say, let's bring Fenris in here to like get rivalry points with him too, but whatever. The important characters are already maxed out. That's all that matters.
More, you lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
She is schlitzed out of her goddamn mind.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, Mazet!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Hiya!
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
First day of Harvestmere. Mother finally began her expansion of the estate today. 24 men from the Imperium, who I'm sure were slaves. They've been excavating the hillside behind the house. Sure, it's awful, and the noise. She never tells me anything.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings on.
Into power. Blah blah blah.
Lower.
Okay.
I beg your pardon, Hawke. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
Okay.
What are they even doing? The Thalanost.
No. The feather. Use the feather.
Put him out of his misery.
Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
Ugh.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us. I have the manacles right here.
Is your cunning?
I don't want to say
It is not. Sebastian, you're worthless. I should have brought Isabella. a door? There's a door. Huh, their basement looks exactly the same as my basement. Weird. Hi.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
How did you get ahead of us?
You're not in a strong negotiating position. You shall not enter.
Gas! Oh. No, it's nothing! The worst kind of enemy!
Demons, temptresses. We must see what great
Fade Fury.
evil they were protecting. A ruin, so close to Hightown. I remember no such thing. In the shadows, more of them.
Well, it's gone. Oh no, Meryl died. What?
Next time, I'd do much better.
Do I even have any, like, injury? I do. I have 13 of them. Maybe I should start just dumping points into her constitution. I think she has enough normal MP.
Be careful!
Wow, we're finally gotten to the point where normal enemies are actually putting up something resembling a fight. I never thought I'd see the day. Wow, this looks unique almost. It's like EA gave them like an extra like 24 hours to make a slightly different looking dungeon.
Here we go!
Oh, that's right. I still have a bunch of garbage in my inventory that I can sell. And we can't open this because Sebastian fucking sucks.
Let's make this quick. Look out! More on the way!
My goodness, that was exciting.
It's like they took, like, the old dungeon that they keep reusing over and over again, and they, like, just threw slightly different assets inside of it. Look! And can't open that one either. Sebastian, you continue to disappoint me. It's loading. For a highly suspiciously long time. Huh. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for Dragon Age 2 today. I was only going to do this quest anyways, and the game apparently does not want me to at the moment. So, in case the autosave doesn't let me come back here, I guess I'll just play back up to the point where you recruit Fenris. Or Sebastian. And that way I can come back here with Fenris. And I guess we'll do this next time on Dragon Age 2. Let me open the task manager here so that I can, like, fucking close the game out, actually. Well, thanks for watching. It's been a blast. Goodbye, YouTube.